David Tennant's newest Marvel role released just months ago in 2026, and is in one of the last shows that anyone would expect given the actor's history with the franchise. As one of the most famous actors to play Doctor Who in the colossal sci-fi series history, David Tennant has been a major figure in the world of television for decades at this point in time, and not without good reason. Tennant is also an actor who's well known to many veteran Marvel viewers, given he is behind one of the most praised and well-regarded Marvel villain performances of all time as well, in the form of his role as Kilgrave in Jessica Jones, which remains one of the most haunting and effectively executed adaptations of a Marvel villain into the world of live action to this day. While many believe David Tennant's time with Marvel to have ended there currently, the reality of this situation is actually quite different. As it stands, Tennant actually returned to Marvel's television roster recently, though it's understandable that many missed this return, given it happened in a show that's likely off the radar for even many hardened Marvel fans for some reasons that are obvious in retrospect. David Tennant plays an unusual role in Spidey and His Amazing Pals Season 4. Several years after Tennant's iconic role as Kilgrave in Jessica Jones, the actor returned to the world of Marvel shows in a decidedly different form. In 2026, David Tennant made a more covert appearance in the wider franchise in the form of debuting in Spidey and His Amazing Pals, playing the spider-themed pirate Webbeard who'd been teased up until this point. Tennant's role as Webbeard is unusual not only because it sees him instead voice a character in an animated release rather than in live action, which is interesting given the majority of David Tennant's roles are in the latter format, but also because the contrast between Kilgrave and Webbeard couldn't be more pronounced. While David Tennant has had great success with some more child-friendly performances, as evidenced by much of his time as Doctor Who most famously, the actor is also decidedly well known for a range of more adult roles, be that in Rivals, Broadchurch, or in Marvel's history as the majorly dark and grim figure of Kilgrave himself, who used his mind control abilities for truly evil purposes throughout his time on screen. As such, it's all the more interesting to note that Tennant's return as Webbeard is so much more child-friendly, given Spidey and His Amazing Pals is inherently aimed at younger viewers in order to provide a series that is appropriate for young children who are interested in the world of Spider-Man. David Tennant's recent Marvel show role could make another appearance in the franchise far more viable. David Tennant's role as Webbeard in Spidey and His Amazing Pals makes the possibility of Tennant returning once more in the wider Marvel world, be that in the MCU timeline itself or a non-MCU Marvel series, seem all the more likely for more than one reason. First and foremost, it further underlines Tennant's range when it comes to Marvel characters, since he's able to fit in as two hugely contrasting figures nicely. Secondly, these roles appear to demonstrate a consistent interest for David Tennant when it comes to appearing in Marvel releases, and a consistent willingness from Marvel releases to have an actor of Tennant's caliber appear within their stories, which sets up a mutually beneficial precedent that would make it all the easier to have the iconic actor return in more shows later down the line.